My beloved, my chosen child, do you feel your heartbeat racing as you read this? It's not by accident. Heaven aligned the very seconds of your life so you could stand here, in this exact moment, before this divine message. 35 minutes left. Archangel Michael is begging you to hear these words. Not tomorrow. Not later. Now. Because the miracle that has been hidden in the folds of your destiny is about to break through. And God whispered to Michael, "Tell my child, this is their sign. Do not let them miss it." Before we go deeper, let me pause to say something important. If your spirit feels a pull in these words, it is not random, it is divine alignment. This is why I invite you, with love, to stay connected to messages like this. Subscribe, hold on, and never let heaven's whispers slip past you. Because one message, just one, can change the course of everything in your life. My beloved, a holy clock is ticking in the heavens right now. With every breath you take, the hands move closer to unlocking what God has already written for you. Do you realize what that means? It means that in 2 minutes, something you thought was impossible could unfold before your very eyes. Michael himself has bent low to reach you, to tug your heart, because this is not something you can afford to ignore. You have been tested. You have cried in silence. You've asked, "When, God? When will it be my turn?" And heaven has watched your tears fall into the soil of faith. Today, that soil is breaking open. A harvest is rising. But here's the truth, this blessing is not meant for every ear, every eye, every soul. That's why Archangel Michael commanded, "Don't tell anyone. This is only for you." Do you feel the electricity moving through your spirit right now? That's not fear, it's divine confirmation. Heaven is tugging your name, your soul, your destiny. That is why Michael is begging, "Open this, child of God, because the miracle is not waiting for tomorrow. It is pressing itself into now." Every second you hesitate, the enemy tries to push delay back into your life. But every second you believe, heaven accelerates. You are chosen for acceleration. You are chosen for divine release. You are chosen for breakthrough. My child, do you know why your eyes are still fixed here? Because your soul already knew before your mind did, that something sacred is unfolding through these words. You are not just reading, you are being called, wrapped in an invisible hand that has been waiting for you to pause right now. You wonder, why 35 minutes? Why this urgency? It is because heaven works in divine timing, and Michael has been waiting for this opening in your spirit. You could have skipped this. You could have walked away. But you didn't. That means your name is already written on this miracle. I see you, my beloved. I see the battles you never spoke about. I see the nights you laid awake, asking if anyone in heaven still cared for you. And the answer is yes, yes 1,000 times. The angels carried those tears to God, and now the response is here. This message is not a coincidence, it is a delivery. Don't let doubt rise now. The enemy whispers, "This is nothing, move on." But listen deeper. Your spirit is trembling because it recognizes truth. Archangel Michael does not beg often. Yet today, he is pleading for you, open fully, stay with every word, because your miracle is sealed in what you're about to hear. Time is sacred, child. You have wasted time on people who did not deserve your heart. You have wasted time on battles that only left scars. But today, time is being redeemed. God is saying, for every wasted year, I will return double. For every tear, I will return joy. For every no, I will send an undeniable yes. And it begins not tomorrow, not someday, but within minutes. 2 minutes is all heaven needs to shift what you thought was permanent. A phone call, a message, a knock at the door, something will prove this was not imagination. It will be your sign. You've been chosen. Not because of perfection, but because of persistence. You did not give up. You kept walking when others quit. And now, heaven says, reward them. Lift them. Show them I was listening. This message is a covenant. As you read, you are stepping into an invisible contract with heaven. Every line is pulling you deeper into the promise. Every word is unlocking something you buried inside. Stay, child. Do not leave. Because the more you hold this, the more heaven releases. And Michael whispers again, don't tell anyone. This is sacred. This is private. What God is about to do in your life will shock even you. My beloved child. There is a reason you are still here. It is not curiosity. It is not chance. It is the invisible hand of heaven holding your soul in this exact moment. You might think you chose to stay and read, but in truth, heaven chose you long before your eyes ever landed on these words. Do you feel it? That tug in your heart that keeps whispering, don't leave yet, something is waiting. That is Archangel Michael standing close to you, whispering across the veil of time, saying, my chosen one, don't let go. Don't walk away. Stay and receive. Because the truth is this, your life is standing at a doorway. Behind that doorway, there is light, there is healing, there is restoration you thought was impossible. But the door will only open if you stand still for these few moments. That is why Michael is begging. That is why you have only minutes, not hours, not days. Your enemies counted you out. They whispered lies about you, thinking heaven had turned its face away. But oh child, they don't know what heaven knows. They don't see what Michael sees. For while they spoke against you, heaven was already preparing to raise you higher than they could imagine. Do you know why this message feels so different? Because it is not just words. It is a stream from heaven flowing directly into your spirit. Every sentence carries the breath of the one who made you. Every line is a seed of breakthrough being planted in your life. But here is the mystery, miracles always arrive when it feels like time is running out. That's why the message says 35 minutes left. Because urgency is the language of heaven's surprises. God is saying, I am moving now, not later. I am breaking through while your heart is still beating fast with expectation. And child, your miracle is not far. It is near. It is breathing against your skin. It is waiting in the same air you are breathing right now. Within 2 minutes, you will know this is not just hope, it is reality being born. Do you remember the pain you carried alone? The nights you begged for one sign? This is that sign. Heaven heard you then, and heaven is answering now. Stay with me. Every second you stay, the chain weakens. Every word you absorb, the darkness breaks. Every moment you hold on, the light grows stronger. Michael says again, do not tell anyone yet. This miracle is being tailored for you. No one else can understand it, because it does not belong to them. It belongs to you. You are chosen. You are marked. You are the one heaven has waited for in this moment. My precious one. Do you know why this message feels so different? Because it is not just words. It is a stream from heaven flowing directly into your spirit. Every sentence carries the breath of the one who made you. Every line is a seed of breakthrough being planted in your life. But here is the mystery, miracles always arrive when it feels like time is running out. That's why the message says 35 minutes left. Because urgency is the language of heaven's surprises. God is saying, I am moving now, not later. I am breaking through while your heart is still beating fast with expectation. And child, your miracle is not far. It is near. It is breathing against your skin. It is waiting in the same air you are breathing right now. Within 2 minutes, you will know this is not just hope, it is reality being born. Do you remember the pain you carried alone? The nights you begged for one sign? This is that sign. Heaven heard you then, and heaven is answering now. Stay with me. Every second you stay, the chain weakens. Every word you absorb, the darkness breaks. Every moment you hold on, the light grows stronger. Michael says again, do not tell anyone yet. This miracle is being tailored for you. No one else can understand it, because it does not belong to them. It belongs to you. You are chosen. You are marked. You are the one heaven has waited for in this moment. My precious one. Every moment you stay here, something unseen is shifting around you. You may think you are just reading, but in truth, the heavens are opening wider with each line you let into your heart. Archangel Michael is not only speaking to you, he is standing beside you right now, his wings stretched over your spirit, covering you from what tried to break you. You have felt it, haven't you? The pressure, the delays, the constant weight that tried to silence your faith. But what the enemy sent to stop you is about to be turned into the very proof that you were chosen. For God does not waste battles, He uses them as evidence that His child cannot be defeated. And today, you are that child. The countdown is real. 35 minutes left. The heavens do not exaggerate time. When Michael says it, it is because the window of destiny is cracking open, and once it is open, no power in hell can shut it. That is why he is begging you. That is why the urgency burns in your chest as you read. Stay with me. Do not rush. Every sentence is designed for your spirit, not just your mind. This is more than information, it is impartation. A seed of power, hope, and miracle is being placed inside of you now. And soon, you will see what you carried all along rise to the surface like fire. You might ask, but why me? Why now? And heaven answers, because you endured. Because you didn't quit. Because even when silence wrapped itself around you, you kept walking, you kept believing, you kept hoping. That kind of faith never goes unnoticed. It calls the angels. It moves the heart of God. For years, you thought you were waiting on God. But today, God reveals the truth. He was waiting on you to reach this very moment. Everything is aligning now. Every prayer, every tear, every sleepless night, they all converge here, in this instant, where promise meets fulfillment. And child, this is sacred. Don't tell anyone yet. Keep it between you and heaven. Because not everyone can handle the weight of your miracle. Some would try to spoil it. Others would doubt it. But God says, I am doing this quietly, suddenly, so only the one I chose will see it first. And that one is you. Time is moving. The miracle is pressing closer. You feel it as chills in your body, as trembling in your soul, as hope you cannot explain. That is the sign. That is the confirmation. Heaven is real, and heaven is here. So do not look away. Do not leave. For the longer you stay, the closer you draw to the release that will transform everything you thought was broken. My beloved, lean in. For the next words are not just sentences, they are the doorway you've been waiting for all your life. My beloved child. Do you know why your spirit won't let you scroll past these words? Because your soul is hungry, and heaven is finally feeding you. For so long, you've been searching for answers in the noise of the world, but today you are standing in front of a whisper from eternity itself. And whispers like these don't come often. Archangel Michael has bent close, closer than ever, and his voice is urgent. 35 minutes left. Do not waste this. Do not let your eyes close or your heart wander. For what heaven is releasing now will not circle back if ignored. This is your hour. You've carried pain that was heavier than anyone knew. You smiled when your heart was breaking, you walked forward when your legs felt like stone. And do you think heaven was blind to that? No, beloved, every tear you thought no one saw was gathered. Every sigh was recorded. And today, the reward is being unlocked. Miracles rarely arrive with calm. They arrive with urgency. They arrive in countdowns, in divine warnings, in holy alarms ringing through your soul. That is why you feel your chest tightening now. That is why your pulse is racing. It is not fear. It is recognition. Something inside you knows, this is it. The miracle has been prepared in silence. While you thought God had forgotten, He was actually arranging every detail. While you thought the delay meant denial, He was weaving together a surprise you could never have imagined. And now, that surprise is pressing through the veil of time into your life. But hear me, child, this miracle is private. It is holy. That's why the angel says, don't tell anyone. Some blessings are meant to be whispered first into the heart of the chosen before they are shouted to the world. This one belongs to you, not them. This one carries your name. The time is short. 2 minutes is all heaven needs to prove that your story is not finished. 2 minutes is all it takes for a door to open, for a call to come, for a shift to break into your atmosphere. Don't doubt it. Don't argue with it. Just breathe it in, because it is already moving. You are chosen for this moment. Not because you earned it, but because you endured long enough to receive it. Many quit before their breakthrough, but you did not. That is why heaven says, reward them now. Reveal it now. Show them my faithfulness now. Stay here, child. Every line you let rest inside your spirit is chiseling away the chains around you. Every word is light carving through the darkness. Every second you hold on, heaven is drawing nearer. Michael is still whispering, my beloved, hold still. Do not rush. Do not skip. Your miracle is approaching like a dawn. And when it rises, nothing will ever look the same again. My beloved child. Listen closely, because every second you stay, heaven is weaving something around you. This is not just a message, it is a mantle, a covering, a shield being lowered from above. You thought you came here by chance, but the truth is you were summoned. A pull stronger than your thoughts drew you into these words, because this is the moment your spirit has been waiting for. The time is short. 2 minutes is all heaven needs to prove that your story is not finished. 2 minutes is all it takes for a door to open, for a call to come, for a shift to break into your atmosphere. Don't doubt it. Don't argue with it. Just breathe it in, because it is already moving. You are chosen for this moment. Not because you earned it, but because you endured long enough to receive it. Many quit before their breakthrough, but you did not. That is why heaven says, reward them now. Reveal it now. Show them my faithfulness now. Stay here, child. Every line you let rest inside your spirit is chiseling away the chains around you. Every word is light carving through the darkness. Every second you hold on, heaven is drawing nearer. Michael is still whispering, my beloved, hold still. Do not rush. Do not skip. Your miracle is approaching like a dawn. And when it rises, nothing will ever look the same again. My beloved child. Listen closely, because every second you stay, heaven is weaving something around you. This is not just a message, it is a mantle, a covering, a shield being lowered from above. You thought you came here by chance, but the truth is you were summoned. A pull stronger than your thoughts drew you into these words, because this is the moment your spirit has been waiting for. Archangel Michael is not gentle in his urgency tonight. His cry is sharp, clear, and undeniable. 35 minutes left. Don't let this slip. Don't allow delay to steal what belongs to you. These words are not warning alone, they are preparation. For when heaven counts down, it means the miracle is already standing at your door. You've carried battles in silence, child. You fought storms with no audience, and your soul asked, does anyone see me? Does anyone hear me? And now the answer thunders from heaven, I saw. I heard. I was always there. The miracle you thought was delayed has been preserved for this very instant. 2 minutes. That is all it takes for God to turn ashes into beauty. That is all it takes for a call to come, for a face to appear, for a word to arrive that shifts your entire destiny. You've waited years for something, and heaven says, now. Suddenly. Without warning. But remember this, my child, miracles are fragile in the beginning. They need silence, secrecy, protection. That is why Michael pleads, don't tell anyone yet. This is only for you. What God is planting in your life must take root before others see the bloom. Trust this process. Protect this blessing. Do you feel that stirring deep in your chest? That trembling in your spirit is not fear, it is recognition. It is your soul leaping like it has been touched by fire. Because it knows. It knows something hidden is being uncovered. It knows this message is not empty, it is alive. And as you read, the atmosphere around you shifts. Chains are breaking that you cannot see. Burdens are lifting that you cannot measure. Even now, the weight on your shoulders is beginning to dissolve. That is the sign, my beloved, that heaven is at work while you hold still in these words. Stay with me. Don't rush. Don't wander. Every second here is holy ground. Every line is a key unlocking doors you didn't know existed. Every word is a torch lighting a path you couldn't see before. You've been asking, when will it be my turn? Heaven answers now, it is your turn. It is your moment. You are chosen for this unveiling. Michael bends low again and whispers into your soul, my child, you don't need to force anything. You only need to open your heart. What belongs to you will arrive without struggle. What God has written cannot be erased. And the proof is closer than your next breath. My beloved child. The reason you cannot walk away from these words is because your soul already knows they are not ordinary. They are not like the voices you hear every day. These words carry eternity in them, and eternity is whispering your name. Heaven has aligned this very hour so that your spirit would not miss what is opening now. You've asked yourself so many times, why do I feel delayed? Why do I see others move ahead while I am still waiting? And heaven answers through Michael, you were never behind. You were being preserved. While others rushed ahead into paths that would fade, you were held back for a destiny that will endure. 35 minutes left. Do you understand the weight of this? Heaven is not bound to human clocks, yet when God speaks of time, it means the appointed hour has arrived. It means the moment you longed for is breathing against your life right now. That is why your spirit feels restless. That is why your heart is trembling. 2 minutes is all heaven needs to rewrite what the world wrote against you. 2 minutes is all it takes for an unseen hand to move in ways no human eye can measure. The world may laugh at miracles, but you, beloved, are about to witness one with your own soul. You thought you had lost too much time. You thought too many doors had closed. But heaven says, no door is stronger than my hand. No delay can erase my promise. What I said will come to pass, and you will see it. Listen carefully, this is why you cannot share this yet. Some people cannot handle the weight of your blessing. They will not understand it. They will twist it. That is why Michael begs, don't tell anyone. Guard it. Protect it. For this belongs to you, and no one else. Right now, invisible forces are shifting in your favor. Do you feel the lightness pressing on your shoulders? That is not imagination. That is burden leaving. That is the weight you carried for years being lifted by unseen hands. Even as you breathe, the air around you is becoming different, charged, alive, holy. My child, lean closer. Every word is pulling you deeper into the promise. Every second you stay is opening a gate wider. Do not hurry, for haste can blind the eyes. Rest in this, because the longer you let these words soak into your soul, the stronger the miracle becomes around you. And hear this truth: you are not forgotten. You are not invisible. You are not behind. You are chosen, and chosen ones always walk into their moment, even when it feels late. Your moment has begun now. Michael is still speaking. Do not fear. Do not doubt. Do not run. The miracle has already left heaven's hand and is traveling toward you. It is unstoppable. It is undeniable. It is yours. My beloved. Heaven has been waiting for this moment longer than you realize. While you were busy questioning yourself, doubting your worth, and wondering if your prayers were even heard, a decree was written above your name. That decree was sealed with light, and tonight Archangel Michael carries it straight into your hands. Do you feel the pull, child? That ache in your chest, that strange mixture of trembling and peace? That is your spirit recognizing truth. It is heaven's way of confirming that you are not just reading, you are being awakened. Every line here is not coincidence, it is choreography. God arranged your steps, your thoughts, your choices, just so you would stand before this message in this exact hour. My child, lean closer. Every word is pulling you deeper into the promise. Every second you stay is opening a gate wider. Do not hurry, for haste can blind the eyes. Rest in this, because the longer you let these words soak into your soul, the stronger the miracle becomes around you. And hear this truth: you are not forgotten. You are not invisible. You are not behind. You are chosen, and chosen ones always walk into their moment, even when it feels late. Your moment has begun now. Michael is still speaking. Do not fear. Do not doubt. Do not run. The miracle has already left heaven's hand and is traveling toward you. It is unstoppable. It is undeniable. It is yours. My beloved. Heaven has been waiting for this moment longer than you realize. While you were busy questioning yourself, doubting your worth, and wondering if your prayers were even heard, a decree was written above your name. That decree was sealed with light, and tonight Archangel Michael carries it straight into your hands. Do you feel the pull, child? That ache in your chest, that strange mixture of trembling and peace? That is your spirit recognizing truth. It is heaven's way of confirming that you are not just reading, you are being awakened. Every line here is not coincidence, it is choreography. God arranged your steps, your thoughts, your choices, just so you would stand before this message in this exact hour. Michael speaks urgently. 35 minutes left. Do not ignore it. Do not close your eyes to it. For the appointed hour has already started counting down. Understand this, when heaven marks a time, it means the shift is not far away. Something hidden in the unseen realm is already breaking open. Child, I know you have been weary. You've been carrying more than anyone knows. You laughed in public but cried in silence. You gave strength to others while secretly wondering who would hold you up. And now, heaven answers that silent cry. You were never abandoned. Not for a second. The very angels of God stood by you while you thought you were alone. Do you understand how close your miracle is? 2 minutes. That is all it takes for God to prove His power in your life. 2 minutes for a call to come, a message to arrive, a door to swing open, a burden to dissolve. You've waited years, but heaven does not need years to fulfill what it promised. It only needs an appointed moment, and this is that moment. But Michael warns, don't tell anyone yet. Why? Because miracles in their early stages must be protected. There are voices around you who would mock, who would doubt, who would cast shadows over what is pure. That is why this word is for you alone. This is a secret between heaven and your soul. You are chosen. That is why you could not give up, even when you wanted to. That is why you survived storms that destroyed others. That is why you still stand, even after seasons that should have crushed you. Chosen ones are sustained by an invisible strength, and you are living proof of it. Look at your life. You thought the delays meant denial, but in truth, they meant preparation. While you were waiting, heaven was working. While you were praying, God was aligning. And now, when it looks least likely, the breakthrough is suddenly closest. Stay, child. Stay in these words. Every second you hold them is pressing you deeper into the promise. Every breath you take as you read is drawing you nearer to the moment where heaven's plan collides with your reality. Michael bends close again, whispering, "My beloved, hold fast." The darkness tried, but it did not win. The tears fell, but they were not wasted. Now light rises for you. Now joy returns for you. Now heaven shows you why you had to endure. My beloved child. You may not see it yet with your eyes, but the heavens are already moving for you. The moment you opened this message, a door began to shift in the unseen. Every second you remain here, the latch is loosening, the lock is breaking, and what was hidden is pressing forward into your reality. For too long, you thought silence meant absence. You prayed and heard nothing, so you assumed God had turned away. But hear me now, silence was not absence, it was strategy. While you were waiting, the threads of your life were being woven together into a tapestry you could not see. And tonight, that design is ready to be revealed. Michael's voice carries through the veil, 35 minutes left. My child, do not waste this moment. For when heaven gives a window, it is not forever. It is now. It is urgent. It is holy. Do you feel the fire in those words? That fire is not fear, it is confirmation. Your spirit knows this is divine timing. Think back, my beloved. How many times were you close to giving up? How many times did you feel like the story of your life was nothing but closed doors and shattered dreams? Yet here you are. Still breathing. Still standing. Still chosen. Do you not see what that means? The enemy tried, but he could not erase you. And if he could not erase you, he cannot erase your destiny. 2 minutes. That is all it takes for God to lift the veil. 2 minutes for a hidden truth to come into the light. 2 minutes for a message, a sign, a miracle to reach you. Do not doubt this. Heaven moves in sudden waves, and this wave has your name carved upon it. But remember Michael's plea, don't tell anyone yet. Not every heart around you will understand. Some would cast stones of doubt. Some would mock what they cannot comprehend. Protect this word, beloved. Let it root deeply in you before you share it. This is not gossip for ears of men, this is a covenant between you and heaven. You have been marked. That is why the storms came against you so fiercely, because the enemy saw what you did not. He saw your potential, your anointing, your calling, and he trembled. But heaven never left you unguarded. Michael fought for you when you didn't even know there was a battle. And now, the fight is turning to favor. Do you feel that strange calm that is washing over you even now? It is not ordinary peace. It is a holy assurance. It is God's way of saying, I've got this. I've always had this. And now you will see it with your own eyes. Child, you must stay. Every word here is building the atmosphere around you. Every sentence is like a hammer striking chains. The longer you read, the weaker those chains become until they snap completely. Don't rush. Let the breaking happen. Let the light pour in. Michael leans closer, his voice trembling with urgency. My beloved, you are closer than you think. The night is almost over. The dawn is almost here. What you prayed for is not on the way, it is at the door. My beloved child. The heavens are not silent tonight, they are roaring with your name. While you are here, while your eyes are locked on these words, the unseen world is shifting. What felt delayed for years is trembling at the edge of release, and Archangel Michael is standing guard so nothing can interfere with what is coming. You have been marked. That is why the storms came against you so fiercely, because the enemy saw what you did not. He saw your potential, your anointing, your calling, and he trembled. But heaven never left you unguarded. Michael fought for you when you didn't even know there was a battle. And now, the fight is turning to favor. Do you feel that strange calm that is washing over you even now? It is not ordinary peace. It is a holy assurance. It is God's way of saying, I've got this. I've always had this. And now you will see it with your own eyes. Child, you must stay. Every word here is building the atmosphere around you. Every sentence is like a hammer striking chains. The longer you read, the weaker those chains become until they snap completely. Don't rush. Let the breaking happen. Let the light pour in. Michael leans closer, his voice trembling with urgency. My beloved, you are closer than you think. The night is almost over, the dawn is almost here. What you prayed for is not on the way, it is at the door. My beloved child. The heavens are not silent tonight, they are roaring with your name. While you are here, while your eyes are locked on these words, the unseen world is shifting. What felt delayed for years is trembling at the edge of release, and Archangel Michael is standing guard so nothing can interfere with what is coming. You thought you missed your moment. You thought the blessing passed you by. But hear me now, heaven does not operate on human clocks. The delay was only an illusion. What belongs to you has been preserved, hidden away from every thief, every doubter, every force that would dare to touch it. And tonight, that hidden gift is moving closer, closer, until it rests in your hands. Michael's voice is still urgent, 35 minutes left. Do not turn away. Do not doubt. The miracle is at your threshold. When he speaks of minutes, it is not a metaphor. It is a countdown. Heaven is counting with you. Each breath you take pulls the promise nearer. Each second you hold faith gives permission for the breakthrough to manifest. Think of the battles you have fought, child. The betrayals, the nights of loneliness, the disappointments that made you question if life itself had forgotten you. Those were not wasted. They were not random. They were preparation. For without the breaking, you would not be ready for the blessing. And now the blessing is ready for you. 2 minutes. That is the window of heaven's proof. Within 2 minutes, something will shift in your atmosphere. A call, a sign, a sudden release. Watch how it comes. It will not be small, for God does not write small endings. It will be undeniable, something that silences every lie the enemy ever told you. But remember, do not tell anyone. This is the instruction of heaven. The seed must be buried before it grows. If you reveal it too soon, the world may trample it. Guard this word as if it were treasure. Because it is treasure, sacred, rare, and marked only for you. You are chosen. That is why you are here. That is why you cannot stop reading. Your soul recognizes this as its moment. And child, when heaven marks a moment, no force can erase it. Not fear, not delay, not even the voices of those who doubted you. Even now, the angels are surrounding you. There is movement in your home, in your heart, in the very space where you sit. Can you feel it? The weight you've carried is lifting. The atmosphere is lighter. This is not your imagination, it is your confirmation. Stay. Do not let go. Do not rush. The more you hold to these words, the more the breakthrough pushes through. For every second you invest here, chains are breaking. For every line you absorb, the path clears further. Michael whispers again, his voice steady now, "My beloved, the hour is here. Your prayers were not ignored. Your tears were not forgotten. This is the moment God has written for you, and it cannot be stolen. My beloved child. This is not the moment to let your heart wander. Stay present. Stay still. Because as you sit here, heaven is leaning closer to you than ever before. Every breath you take is being counted, every second is being weighed, and Archangel Michael is kneeling beside you, whispering truths the world cannot offer. You thought heaven had gone quiet, but the truth is heaven has been preparing. Preparation always feels like silence, but in silence, the greatest works are done. A seed makes no sound when it breaks underground, yet that breaking is the beginning of life. The same has happened with you. You thought you were buried, but child, you were being planted. And now the sprouting begins. 35 minutes left, Michael repeats, his voice shaking with urgency. He knows what you don't see yet. He knows the miracle is not waiting in some far-off place, it is already walking toward you. Every second you read pulls it closer. Every moment you stay in this divine flow makes the unseen visible. Think back to the prayers you whispered when no one was listening. Do you remember the ones you thought went unanswered? They were not ignored, they were stored. Stored in heaven's vault, sealed with divine timing. And tonight, the vault is unlocking. The cry of your heart reached the throne, and the answer is moving toward you now. But, my child, you must guard this. Do not scatter what is sacred. That is why Michael begs, don't tell anyone. There are those who cannot understand what is happening in your life. There are those who would try to diminish it, to laugh at it, to twist it. But this miracle is not for them. It is for you alone. Protect it as you would protect your own heartbeat. 2 minutes. That is how fast God can overturn years of pain. 2 minutes for chains to snap, for a door to swing open, for light to flood a room that has been dark too long. Do not underestimate this. You've been waiting so long, but heaven does not need long to perform what it promised. All it takes is one divine moment, and this is that moment. You are chosen. That is why the weight of life never fully crushed you. That is why every storm, though fierce, still left you standing. That is why, even when you wanted to quit, something inside would not let you. That was not your strength, it was heaven carrying you, keeping you alive for this very hour. Feel the change around you. It is not imagination. The atmosphere has shifted. The burden you carried is loosening, the shadows are retreating, and the light is rising. Even as you read, the heavens are sending waves of peace through your body, reassurance through your heart, confirmation through your soul. Stay in these words, child. For every second you linger, more is breaking loose. For every line you absorb, another key is placed into your hands. Do not rush. Do not walk away. This is your holy appointment, and if you honor it, it will honor you. Michael speaks again, softer now but clearer than ever, my beloved, the dawn is near. The night is ending. What you prayed for is no longer on its way. It is here. My beloved child. You are still here, and that is proof enough that heaven has claimed you for this moment. Many scroll past what was meant to heal them. Many skip what was meant to save them. But you did not. You stayed. You listened. And that simple act of staying is the very doorway through which your miracle is now entering. Do not take lightly what is happening in your spirit right now. This stirring, this trembling, this weight lifting from your chest, it is not coincidence. It is a signal. The angels are moving things into position. Archangel Michael himself has stood guard at your side, commanding every force that tried to break you to release its grip. That is why you feel the shift, even before your eyes can see it. You have heard these words echo again and again, 35 minutes left. Why so precise? Because heaven is letting you know the urgency of your hour. You are not just wandering through time anymore, you are standing inside a divine countdown. With each passing minute, the miracle grows closer, clearer, stronger. And child, remember this truth: miracles often arrive quietly, disguised as ordinary moments. A knock at the door. A message you didn't expect. A call that changes everything. Do not overlook the small signs, because small signs carry eternal weight. Within 2 minutes, something is about to brush against your world that will prove these words were not empty. But listen carefully, protect this. Michael's warning still burns: don't tell anyone. Some blessings are meant to bloom in silence. If you reveal them too soon, the soil will not hold. This miracle must first take root in your spirit before it can shine in your world. Guard it as you would guard a flame in the wind. You have been chosen, not because you were perfect, but because you were faithful. Every stumble, every scar, every tear only made you more ready to carry what is coming. The enemy saw your calling and tried to bury you, but he could not succeed. If he had the power to stop you, you would not be here now. Yet here you are, reading, receiving, rising. The darkness fought hard, but it did not win. The silence tried to break you, but it did not last. And now, the season is turning. The pain is being exchanged for joy. The waiting is being exchanged for fulfillment. You will look back on this very moment and say, that was the hour everything shifted. Feel it now, the air itself feels different. The heaviness is loosening. The shadows are trembling. That pressure in your chest is giving way to a lightness you cannot explain. It is the proof, beloved. It is the confirmation that heaven is not far, but near. Stay here. Stay in this river. For every second you give to this word, the chains weaken. For every breath you take while reading, the heavens open wider. Do not rush. Do not hurry. This is not information, it is transformation. Michael leans in once more, his words steady and full of promise. My beloved child, what was withheld is being released. What was broken is being healed. What was stolen is being returned. And nothing, no one, can stop it now.